Welcome to our video on communism, a political and economic theory that has had a significant impact on the world throughout the 20th century. Today, we'll be discussing the key concepts and principles of communism, its origins, and its historical implementations. What is communism? Communism is a political and economic theory that aims to create a classless society in which resources are owned and managed collectively. The ultimate goal is to achieve a stateless society in which the means of production are owned by the people, rather than private individuals or corporations. The origins of communism can be traced back to the 19th century, when socialists and anarchists began advocating for a more equitable distribution of wealth and resources. In the mid-1800s, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels developed the theories of communism in their book, The Communist Manifesto. Key principles of communism. The key principles of communism include the abolition of private property, the collective ownership of the means of production, and the elimination of social classes. Additionally, communism advocates for a planned economy, in which production and distribution are centrally controlled by the state or community. Historical implementations of communism. Communism has been implemented in various forms throughout history, including in the Soviet Union, China, Cuba, and other countries. However, these implementations have been controversial, with many criticisms of human rights abuses and economic inefficiencies. Soviet Union was the first communist state, established in 1922. It was characterized by a planned economy, state ownership of property, and a one-party political system. While the Soviet Union achieved many economic and social goals, it was also criticized for its authoritarian political system and human rights abuses. China. In 1949, the Communist Party of China established the People's Republic of China, which has been governed by the party ever since. China's economic reforms in the 1980s and 1990s have led to a more market-oriented economy, but the country remains a one-party state with limited political freedoms. Cuba. In 1959, Fidel Castro led a communist revolution in Cuba, establishing a socialist state that remains in power today. Cuba has achieved significant social and economic progress, but it has also been criticized for its human rights record and lack of political freedoms. Critics of communism argue that it is an inherently flawed system that fails to account for human nature and the importance of individual rights and freedoms. They also point to the historical implementations of communism as evidence of its inefficiencies and human rights abuses. Conclusion. In conclusion, communism is a political and economic theory that aims to create a classless society in which resources are owned and managed collectively. While communism has been implemented in various forms throughout history, it remains a controversial and debated topic. Whether you support or critique communism, it is an important part of political and economic history that continues to influence the world today.